everyone. Welcome to your Caribbean News and Culture. I'm Delinda Eiffel. This week, we bring you just the headlines from across the Caribbean. There was seismic activity across the northern Atlantic, resulting in a 6.7 magnitude earthquake, which was felt in Barbados. The earthquake also impacted neighboring countries Martinique and St. Lucia. No casualties have been reported. Some light is shining down on Haiti. Thanks to the country's Ministry of Public Works and the National Police of Haiti, the long-time project to install over 100 solar streetlights in the city of Gonaïves is successfully completed. The project provided temporary jobs for the local youth and will now provide a sense of security as well as enhance social and economical activity. The city of Gonaïves will host Haiti's upcoming carnival. It is not an easy road for reggae Jamaican artist Buju Banton. Banton made his second attempt to file for an appeal requesting a reverse conviction on the drug trafficking charges he's been serving time for since his arrest back in 2009. He was arrested as a result of a sting operation carried out by the DEA. However, the hit record-making artist continues to maintain his innocence and argues that he was entrapped by a government informant. Banton is currently serving his 10-year sentence in a Miami, Florida prison. Trinidad and Tobago's Prime Minister, Kalam Prasad Bisar, announced that legendary calypsonian, the Mighty Sparrow, will be awarded the country's highest honor, which is the Order of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, for his worldly contribution to music and culture. The Mighty Sparrow has been actively contributing to music and culture since 1949. While he faced some health trouble last year, the 78-year-old is still singing and performing. We've got so much more straight ahead, but before we go to break, we need to take time to wish St. Lucia a happy Independence Day. February 22nd will mark the country's 35th year of independence.
Separate raw meats from other foods by using different cutting boards. 3,000 Americans will die from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Hey everybody! Heart disease affects 1 in every 3 women in America, but you can fight back. There's no time to lose. Mothers, sisters, daughters, families, and friends, it's time to shout louder, stand stronger, and demand change. Let's go!
To the Batmobile. Dang it.
To the invisible jet!
Dang it.
Together, we can put an end to heart disease. It's time to go red for women. I could use your help. Yeah! Learn more from the American Heart Association at www.goredforwomen.org.
Michael Adams?
Here.
Michael Adams?
Here.
Michael Adams.
Michael Adams.
Students who miss 18 days of school in any grade risk falling behind and not graduating. Absences add up. Keep track at boostattendance.org today.
Kids will spend 57 minutes making me go splat.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes, twice a day. They have the time.
Welcome back to your Caribbean News and Culture, everyone. It is time for our Culture Tract. right, joining us this week is Chris Graham of Lorenz Island Kuisine, and if he looks familiar, you're not fooled. He was one of our first guests of our Culture Chat, and alongside Chris is Jeff Durham. Welcome to you both. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me back.
Now, you're here this week to talk about the new direction and the future of Lorenz Island Kuisine. So let's start with something that takes place every Sunday, and the event is called Step in the Bean.
Right.
What's that about?
So Step in the Beans is it's a dance group. It's a fun class that happens inside of the restaurant. You have several people from the community. It's the instructor is Takwa that runs the program. Anyone could join in, come and sign up for the class. Then you're eating, you're drinking, and you're dancing and having a good time within Lorenz Island Kuisine. It's very unique.
Sounds fun. Yeah. Now, Jeff, that takes place earlier in the day, around the afternoon time, but in the evening, the fun continues with an event that's kind of like an open mic. Elaborate on that a little bit.
That's right. We're going actually on our 4th consecutive Sunday this Sunday, and it's really designed to bring the community to the platform. Local artists, poetry, R&B, open mic. Really look at the artist's ability to perform and to actually encourage them to go further with their career. If it's choreography, with dancing. We've also incorporated the upcoming event, the Urban Music Awards, and they are encouraging local artists to go ahead and get nominated before March 15th when deadlines is complete. So if you're a local artist within the Boston area that want to be seen, New England Urban Music Awards is the way to go. So it's a platform that we've opened up to the community, but most of all also to New England too. And that's the objective, is to build off that platform. So if you're interested, come out and join us every Sunday between the hours of 6 p.m. and 12 midnight.
Good. Nice, nice. Now, another thing that I think is really cool and innovative that I may personally have to sign up for, cooking classes.
Yes.
Lorenz Island Kuisine offers cooking classes.
Yes.
Talk to us about that.
Well, we've been thinking about it for a while. It's something that we want to bring forward, probably doing a show, with cooking classes. We started with one student that we have right now, and it's beginning to build a momentum. It's very exciting. I teach it, So this just shows it shows that there's so many different ways to prepare one meal. So it's a very exciting time for me, and sure for anyone who comes out and want to see how we do it in the islands, or our version,
right,
per se. Come on, sign up for it, and let's do it.
Alrighty. Now, Jeff, you are involved with Lorenz Island Kuisine in a way that helps market the establishment. You push it and you enhance all these types of events. Why do you think it's so important for the restaurant to be more than just a place to eat?
Sure. The history behind Lorenz, they've been in the community of Codman Square for 8 years now. It just so happens to be the same amount of years that I've lived around the corner from the venue on Toppet Avenue. And so I looked at the venue, I've been to the venue, I've eaten food at the venue, and I thought, why not create a comfortable atmosphere for everyone to enjoy? And most of all, the events that Lorenz Island Kuisine offers, the space is pretty much free. We just ask that you patronize the restaurant and come out and have a good time. And the food is great. For 3 consecutive years, Grubhub has ranked the jerk chicken #1 for 3 consecutive years. So the accomplishments as well. I think if you go online to lorenzislandkuisine.com, you'll be able to purchase the cookbook and the recipes as well. It's really intuitive, the website in itself. There's events that are occurring throughout, all the way up until April. It's open and to graduations. So if you have a graduations coming up, Sweet 16 birthday parties.
Nice.
And it also has a function room downstairs that caters to younger crowds too. So we're trying to make the venue accessible from, baby showers all the way up to the elderly as well. So.
Or even weddings sometimes,
and weddings
I heard.
As well.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, speaking of events, this coming Friday, the 21st of February, there's an event that's called, being hosted by the Boston Bakers Collaborative, and the event is called Sweets for My Sweet, Big Boston Edition. Love the name. Now, half of the proceeds are being donated to Lorenz Island Kuisine. Talk to us about that event, and to my understanding, there's some historical significance behind this event as well.
That is correct. Actually, the founder of Sweet Cakes is Ayana, who has been doing this for a couple of years now. And just to elaborate on her idea was to bring local bakers together and to really give them their venue, their physical venue to open up their own bakery. So there's a big initiative on making that happen within the Grove Hall area. And I'm on board on supporting them and the other bakers as well. For those people who are from the Boston area and is familiar with the Grove Hall area and Blue Hill, back in 1968, when we had the riots of Martin Luther King, a lot of those bakeries did exist at one particular time. So it's exciting that we have sisters and people who are involved in our community that's looking to bring back some of those bakeries in our community, and also employ people from our community as well.
Aspect, yeah.
And so this event that's going to occur tomorrow is going to not only benefit the local bakers and getting them established, today, is that they're going to actually be able to offer some of the proceeds towards Lorenz Island Kuisines. And the proceeds will go towards the establishment and building Chris a better vision for the community as well.
Absolutely. So community for community, in
That's
essence.
right.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the things that we need to look more at with local businesses and entrepreneurs is how do we become our own stimulus package amongst the community and keeping things within the community as well.
Absolutely. It's very important to do such. Now, Chris, the last time you were here, we spoke about the One Heart Festival.
Right.
And our discussion, while we enlightened the great aspects of the One Heart Festival, a lot of our discussion had to do with some of the struggles you all were facing to carry out the festival last year. Right. It's 2014 now. Talk to me about the One Heart Festival 2014. Are things looking more promising?
Definitely looking more promising. We did go through a struggle. That's what it was. We had a wonderful time at the event, which shrunk down. This year we're looking at a bigger venue. We're looking to incorporate a lot of the artists that comes out to the social events that we have, which is beautiful. Everything is happening the way it's supposed to. So in September we'll be talking more about that. You might see us
right back here.
So it's going to be very beautiful this year. The community is going to get the wow factor.
Great.
I think what's also just to add to the venue is that the new venue on where it's being targeted is at Harambee Park. And in Swahili, that means pulling together. And as the One Heart has within the past 7 years and going on its 8th year, it's really pulling the community together. So what other platform or park to have it at besides Harambee Park?
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, let's talk about the future of Lorenz Island Kuisine. I want to direct this question to both of you because it's your baby, and there are people who come on board and want to see the upliftment of what I call your baby.
Right.
So to both of you, the growth, what do you see as the future for Lorenz Island Kuisine?
Well, right now, very good question. Right now, we are stepping into the future with the different events that we have, the cooking class that we started. We're also in the process of trying to launch our own product line of food, and that's something to look forward to. And again, we'll always, could always come back and talk about that.
Absolutely, anytime.
So there's a lot of different things going to happen with, Lorenz Island Kuisine. But just know that it's not just that one entity. It's we look more at the community and what we can put out in the community and have the community have a sense of ownership, of what comes out of that restaurant. The potential is endless. And with wonderful people, with Deborah, who's not on camera, and Jeff and Tyrone and whoever is involved with Lorenz Island Kuisine, in the near future, not far future, but near future, you will see some very big changes to Lorenz.
For the better.
Definitely for the better.
We have to wrap up, but quickly, what would you say about
Sure,
that?
there's no need to go outside of 128 to host a birthday party. There's no need to go to Cambridge to the Middle East. We can go right here in Codman Square, and where you can enjoy, sit back, have a good time, cocktails as well as beer and wine. So come on out, visit our website, lorenzislandkuisine.com. Click on the events tab, and there's a list of calendar of events that's occurring. And again, if you have an event that we like to host, go to the website and submit the event, and a representative will be back in touch with you.
Absolutely, and I just want to point to one thing. We have to go to break quickly, but first I want our viewers to know that cuisine is with a K. That's very important to know.
K.
Exactly. And secondly, before we go to break, speaking of the future and events, the immediate future, you have an event on March 15th that you want the public to know about. Speak a little bit about that.
Definitely. We welcomed them on February 1st.
March, okay.
When we kicked in Black History Month. It's called Black History 365 Work to Do. So come on out, Delinda. We look forward on having you there March 15th. We kicked it off with featuring Elma Lewis, and we're going to have these every 15th of the month, at the middle of the month. It's solely going to focus on Black history.
All right, perfect. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back.
You're on your way to meet up with friends, but you can't seem to get anywhere quickly. You don't want your friends to be annoyed, so you text. You're on your way. Five seconds is the average time your eyes are off the road while texting while driving. Make sure you get where you're going.
Will spend 15 minutes watching online videos like this one.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes, twice a day. They have the time.
So, I got this new family, and I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
Welcome back to your Caribbean News and Culture, everyone. Right now we're going to get into something called community capture. And what that is capturing grand moments from members of our community here in Boston. This week we are taking a look at Silver Dust, who is a reggae artist here. He was on our show a couple weeks ago, but he recently dropped a new music video for his hit single, You Told Me. Let's take a look.
Call you 20 million times. Look what time it is. You know what? Right now it's friend. Right now should we kill you? Kill you. Kill you.
Yo, Tommy, big up yourself. Oh, nice up production crew. Yo, Tommy, big up yourself. See me I say? Nice up productions. Silver us himself in person. Oh, baby girl. Oh, why you had to do me this way? I thought you was my baby. Said you was my lady. You don't need this no other way. Told me that you love me. Told me that you care for me. Told me that you needed me. Yeah, man. Now how could it be? You're not for me, baby. Face the stormy weather. Definitely. You know the first half cover first class. You know it. Feelings we have it fear. Never hurt her, give her the worst star. She did a my superstar. Oh yes. No we're planning to step out for her. Feelings she get no fewer. Cause she see another girl with we reminiscing how our life would be. Funny how life changes. You had your chance and wasted. No, I'm turning pages. The truth of the fact, girl, just face it. I remember those days when you were my baby. Candlelight for my lady. Champion, what's that baby? You told me that you love me. Told me that you care for me. Told me that you needed me. Now how could it be? You're not for me, baby. We face the stormy weather. No, you're gone out my life. Moving on, making life. Do wrong, don't make it right. But girl, you are a friend of mine until the end of time, baby. baby girl, not tell no lies. Even if I made you cry, me love it till the end of my life. You told me that you love me, told me that you cared for me, told me that you needed me. Now how could this be? You're not for me, baby. Face the stormy weather. Miley keeps on driving me wild. You got me hypnotized. You got me mesmerized. Your smile keeps on driving me wild. You got me hypnotized. You got me mesmerized.
Nice up production. Silverless himself in person.
All right, that was definitely a moment worth capturing. Big up to Silver Dust and Nice Up Production. That was definitely a production. Great video. Special thanks to my Culture Chat guests this week, Chris and Jeff. Thank you so much for being here. And as always, you can check out everything related to Lorenz Island Kuisine at www.lorenzislandcuisine.com. Thanks to my lovely BNN Studio B crew. And of course, thank you all at home for watching. I'm Dylan the Eiffel. See you all next time.